Now, after a disappointing installment from Rian Johnson, fans expect much more from the last installment of the Skywalker saga, which will be directed by J.J. Abrams. The ninth and the final episode of the Skywalker saga is set to release in December 2019, but here are some things we need to know about it. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. That's the best way to keep yourself up to date with all of our latest videos. And if you want to go into episode 9 completely spoiler free, then click away now. It's the time. And if you don't care, then join me in a journey to a galaxy far, far away. Rey's real parents. There's been a speculation about her parentage ever since The Force Awakens. Many believe that she was the granddaughter of Obi-Wan Kenobi, daughter of Han and Leia and sister of Ben, Anakin born as a Force ghost, and some also referred her as Luke's daughter, but both Force Awakens and The Last Jedi went away without revealing her bloodline. As Kylo Ren mentions, her parents were filthy junk traders who sold her for drinking money. But was he being honest? Many still suspect that, and a new cast calling ignited this debate once again. According to some leaks, Abrams and cast director Nina Gold are searching for a female lead between the ages of 40 to 50 to play the role of Mara. Well, if you're thinking that the name looks familiar, then it is obvious, as she was Luke's wife in the expanded universe, but after Disney took over, she was erased out of the continuity. Back on Tatooine. Now, if we're talking about Luke's wife, in recent novelization of Star Wars The Last Jedi, it is revealed that Luke actually had a wife back on Tatooine. It still seems to be a rumor, but it is possible that Mara Jade will turn out to be Rey's mother. And if we're returning back to the desert planet, then how can we forget the Hutt cartel? A Reddit user named Forlom believes that he may have an inside track on episode 9, rumors via a colleague doing some visual effect work on the picture. If what this guy says true, then the Hutt cartel is set to make a return to play the important role as an unlikely ally to the Resistance, with Jabba's son in charge. Fans may recognize Rota as a baby Hutt who was kidnapped as a part of the plot to discredit the Jedi Order during the Clone Wars. The Reddit user describes that Finn, Rose and Poe will crash paths with the Hutt cartel for a big dinner scene with a musical number in play, as well as some leaks also suggest that Benicio del Toro will return as DJ and he will be involved in Hutt's business, and only God and JJ knows what will happen when he will crash with Finn and Rose. A time jump. Now, every film in the Skywalker saga had a time gap of few years except The Last Jedi, as the film takes place after where The Force Awakens left off. Now, Reddit is a good place to dig things about movies, so another Reddit user called Fusels claims to be privy to an early storyboard that was being used when Colin Trevorrow was still the director of Episode 9, and said that there will be a 5 years time jump between Last Jedi and Episode 9, in which Kylo Ren will have fooled most of the entire galaxy into thinking that he is the benevolent ruler. Meanwhile, the Resistance will have its popularity lost even in its own rank as people start questioning why they should be fighting for the Resistance.
Sure you do, you just don't want to tell me.
You gonna use one of your Jedi mind tricks on me?
They only work on the weak mind.
Return to Naboo. Now, there are rumors and reports that JJ might also be planning on returning to Luke and Leia's mother Padme Amidala's homeworld, Naboo. There are rumors that Naboo is the place where we might see General Leia Organa laid to rest, but according to a French source, the planet showcases beaches and coastlines, not a funeral. Princess Leia is still alive, but given the sad fact that Carrie Fisher passed away in 2016, fans expected her character to send off in Episode 8, when the First Order blew up the ship, and that's where we saw Leia using her Force in the movie. JJ confirmed that they will not recast anyone nor use CGI, except they will use the unreleased footage from Star Wars The Force Awakens, which will lead up to Leia retiring in Episode 9 and a sent-off to Carrie Fisher.
I'll destroy her, and you, and all of it.
No. Strike me down in anger and I'll always be with you. Just like your father.
Return of cast. When Colin Trevorrow parted ways with Lucasfilms over so-called creative differences, the real reason for his departure started to circulate. One rumor was the director was fired after he argued with the studios about the fate of Luke Skywalker and Supreme Leader Snoke. But if this is true, then he obviously lost his argument and his job. But after it was announced that Mark Hamill is returning and Billy Dee Williams reprising his role as Lando Calrissian in Star Wars show, people are more hyped about Episode 9, but it is not confirmed whether Snoke will return. But all we can do is just wait till December 2019. And that's the end of our video. What facts or things did we miss? Let us know in the comment section, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for watching.